morning students. So in the previous class what we have discussed in the BOM regarding the sole proprietorship and its characteristics we have discussed over there. So today we are going to discuss with the advantages of sole proprietorship. Okay, these are advantages already you have learned in intermediate. Okay, so once again say it. So first one, easy in formation he has given. Easy in formation. Why sole proprietorship is easy in formation? Because it is a only form of organization where no legal formalities are required. Nothing but here any documentation doesn't require to form the sole proprietorship. Okay, sole proprietorship. If suppose you want to open a general store, okay, there no documents are required for that. Okay, so directly you can start that business. Why? Because there will be a single owner. Okay, so any legal formalities are not required for starting a sole proprietorship business. Okay, second one, better control. What is the meaning of better control? Means here what happens means in this form of organization one man is responsible for all the types of activities. There will be only one person to control the business and its functions, nama. So that's why what happens means the total control and everything will be in that single person handover, in the single person, and total authority and responsibility will be in that only on that one person only. So that's why the business will be in better control. Why? Because it is a small business. Okay, there we don't have any different kinds of departments. Total control and everything will be in his hands. So that's why it is a better control. It will be in a better control, and it is one of the advantage of sole proprietorship. So next, third one, flexibility in operations. So flexibility in operations, why? Because a sole proprietorship concern is generally run in small scale basis. It is a small case basis. Why? Because here we don't have any branches. Okay, we don't have any branches here. So and even it is not a large scale business. It will be a small scale business, and the expenditure which are involved in running the operation, running that business, so it will be a little bit of less only. Why? Because it is a small scale. So and here what happens means total everything will be here we don't have any branches, nama. So there we have only one branch, and one branch is controlled by only the one person. So here what happens means the person he will total concentrate on that business only. Why? Because it is a small scale business. So what happens, it is a flexibility in operations. It is a flexibility because what happens, the expenditure will be less as compared to the large scale business. Its expenditure is also less. So those who want to stand in business, nothing but those who want to be flexible in his operations, nothing but those who want to reduce expenditure and everything is compulsory, they can start the sole trade concern only. Clear? And this business is mainly run in seasonal basis only. Okay. Next, coming to the retention of business secrets. Retention of business secrets is nothing but here there will be a single owner. Total secrets and everything is left to him only. There is no need to reveal his business secrets to anyone else. Even his accounts or anything, no need to reveal to anyone else in the business organization. Okay. Regarding the business organization, he can't even reveal his secrets to anyone else. Okay, that is not compulsory to reveal his secrets. Okay. Next one, fifth one is easy to raise finance. So easy to raise finance. Easy to raise finance means here an individual is an individual entrepreneur. Okay, entrepreneur, and he will work hard for his business. And even his liability is unlimited over there. So that's why what happens means easily he will create the goodwill, and easily he can get the credits from the outsiders. Nothing but easily he can raise the finances from the outsiders. Why? Because even his personal property is also liable for that. So that's why it is easy to raise the finance. Next one, direct motivation. So direct motivation is nothing but he himself is keeping his own money. So he himself work hard very well here. See the point here, ma. The proprietor has a keen interest in working of the business. He tries to put his heart and soul in his business to own as much profits as his business. Why? Because he is using his own money. His efforts is nothing but if suppose he is working more hard in the business only, then he will be getting more profits. So that's why. So that is the main thing here. Okay. Next one, seventh one, Promptness in decision making. Promptness decision making means here all the decisions are taken by himself only. All the decisions are taken by himself. Why all the decisions are taken by himself? Because here, so he is a single owner. Everything, the decision taking and everything will depends on him only. So as a single person, immediately he will take the decision, and he is no need to depend on other person to take the decision. Okay, why? Because he is a single person. Directly he will take the decision regarding the organization. Next one, direct accessibility to the consumers. So direct accessibility to the consumers means the owner can have direct contact with customers and employees. He can know the relations and preferences of consumers. So as it is a small scale of business, he can have a direct contact with the customers and employees also. So here he can produce the goods as per the requirements of the consumers, as per requirements of the consumer, and design and everything. So why? Because it is a small scale business. Okay, don't need to force on all, no need to depend on anyone else. Okay, he himself, he can have a contact with the customers and employees. Okay, next one, inexpensive management. Why it is called as an inexpensive management? Because the sole trader is the owner. He himself is the owner and manager and controller of the business. So he does not need to appoint any specialist in the organizations. He himself supervises his activities, and even he can avoid the wastage in the business, avoid any wastage. Nothing but like material, those are raw material, those all wastages cannot be, those all wastages, he will avoid those all wastages in the organizations. So that's why it is an inexpensive management. No legal restrictions. To start a sole proprietorship business, where we don't have any legal restrictions, but directly we can start and no need to take any permission from the government also. Okay, why? Because it is a small scale business. Even that, if suppose he want to close the business also, directly he can close the business. Okay, the tax liability in case of sole trade concern is also very less. Why? Because the business is small scale. In that situations, even the tax will also be very less. Next, socially desirable. Socially desirable means, see here, one man business is generally on a small scale basis. Large number of sole traders have entered all types of business. It helps in avoiding concentration of wealth. Large scale business deals. So here what happens means, socially desirable means nothing but here we have as sole proprietorship we have a less risk. So what happens is, so many of members, they will start the sole trade business only. Here what happens means, even nothing but they are creating their own employment here. They are creating their own employment. Okay, have understood but in case of large scale business, what happens means, the capital fluency will be more, the capital movement will be more. Okay, so what happens means, in small scale business we have a lot of competition, but that competition should be faced by whom? By the large scale business also. So that's why it is a socially desirable. Next one, self-employment. Already I have explained the point over here. Self-employment is nothing but here, those who are person, the sole proprietorship form of organization offers a means of self-employment to those who do not want to serve others, as everyone get a suitable job to earn his livelihood in developing the country. Nothing but those persons who do not want to work under some other person, they can start the sole proprietorship and they can run their livelihood. That is called as self-employment. Next one, healthy relations with employees. So healthy relationships with employees means, a sole trader is the one person in the organization and he will control the organization. Nothing but he will be having a direct relations with the employees. He can understand the difficulties of the employees, and even he can solve their problems. Okay, if suppose an employer is having a direct relationship with the employees, what happens? Automatically the employer, he will motivate his employees and he will make them to work efficient in the organization. Next one, benefit of inherited goodwill. Benefit of inherited goodwill means, see here, a sole trader passes on a business goodwill to his successor. Nothing but what happens means, a sole trader, what he will do, his business will be passed home to his his successor. So nothing but next his children, or directly he can pass. Technically, a sole trade business is dissolved on the death of the owner, but in reality the same business is continued by a legal heirs. So what happens here, if suppose we are talking means, a sole trade business can be dissolved by the death of the owner, but in reality what happens, his legal heirs can continue his business over there. Okay, business over there. The goodwill which one person earns during the lifetime is also passed to those who continue their business. Nothing but if the owner is nothing but who is getting a good goodwill, their goodwill is continued to his legal heirs, those who are those who are continuing their business. So these are the advantages of sole proprietorship. Okay.